What's going on, people? You're watching Tiger Claw TV, and I am the curator of the Family Collection. And I have a few choice pieces of the Family Collection I want to share with you today. This is the Dead or Alive fighting series. The fighting series of the fighting games. And I've got a few of these. I love this series to death. It started for me with Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore for the PS2, which I don't have, unfortunately. But I do have Dead or Alive 2 for the Dreamcast. I gotta do the class. I'm sorry, I gotta go through it. Dead or Alive 3 for the original Xbox. This is a great game, but I refer to this as Karate Man, the Karate Man version, because this is we'll kind of cover this. I guarantee you, if you look up the Japanese version of this, it ain't gonna have this guy on the cover. So 2, 3, 4, which was a great game for the Xbox 360, if a little bit difficult in the arcade mode. And then 5, which I didn't like at first. But I went back to it later, and now I do. I got this on Steam as well. The Steam version is really good. But this is what I wanted to go over today. This is Dead or Alive Ultimate Collection for the Xbox One. Or no, excuse me. The original Xbox, to clarify. We've got kind of like a gatefold sort of opening, if you look at this. And that is a beautiful collector's piece for fans of the Dead or Alive collection like myself. Excuse me. I picked this up at MagFest probably 5 years ago. I think the first year I went to MagFest I bought this. And I've played it maybe once. So I want to put these in and check them out. Let's start with, I was playing this earlier today. This is Dead or Alive 1. Now, the first Dead or Alive is out for the original PlayStation. I looked at some footage of that and I compared it to this, and they're pretty close, but not exactly the same thing. So this has like... This one was, it was in good shape, and it actually had like these trading cards. So I've got Dead or Alive DOA 1 Ultimate trading cards. You see this? You see this, Steam users? You see this, fellow Steam users? This is a trading card. This is what they look like. Okay, there's the Tecmo logo. Let's get some volume. Yes. Alright, Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate. So, this is kind of a bland looking title screen, but if you, whoa boy, that's loud. But if you look this up, that's going to be DOA Online. I think this right here is the big difference from what I've seen between this game and the PS1 version of Dead or Alive. But of course, this is the original Xbox, so that's long dead anyway. Alright. I seem to remember there being Bass, the big guy. I think he's in the PS1 version, but not in this, which is weird. Alright, I go for the default character, that's my favorite. Look at this. This is Roots fighting games. What I find interesting here is you see the square on the bottom. That's not actually the ring. That's just like a carpet in the middle, which was confusing to me. Alright. There we go. I have no idea what causes them to explode, but that's a thing. They just blow up, man. I don't know. So that's DOA 1. Now this is one I'm interested in. This is DOA 2 Ultimate. So I guess these should be pretty similar, right? If I end up getting that PlayStation 2 game, then that means I'm pretty sure I'll have every home version of DOA 2. Let's see. I want to see if this one has any trading cards in it. Let's see. We got move lists. This looks like it's been played, like somebody took out the move list. Zach's complete move list on page 31 of the Dead or Alive 2 manual is incorrect. Please refer to... Whoa! Look at this, look at this. Look at this header on top of this. I can barely hold this still. This is a correction to a misprint in the manual that's been slipped in. That is hilarious. I've never really paid attention to this manual before, so I never spotted that. Let's give it a shot. This looks a bit more familiar to me. I didn't jump in. I had a friend who had the first DOA on PlayStation, you know, many, many years ago. But I didn't really jump into the series until 2. I won't let me skip it. There we go. Alright. Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. It's been a while since I played my Dreamcast version of Dead or Alive 2. So I don't know honestly how this would compare. Hey, I still got a profile in here. Yeah, I recognize this title screen setup. I believe the Dreamcast version doesn't have any sort of background in it. It's just like a black screen with the rotating icons on it. Alright. Oh well. Looks like I unlocked costumes. Default character ahoy. That's how we play this game.
Get ready, fight!
Alright, so we got punches, we got kicks, we got blocks, we got grabs. Yep. Nope. Come on. And I can walk in and out of the background. Okay, great. So this set was $15. And having a decent version of DOA 2, as well as the more primitive DOA 1, $15 is a good price. I don't know what it... Oh. Oh, come on. Come on, Miss Default character. Use your default moves. There we go. We'll do one more and then we'll call it quits. Oh boy, look at him go!
Get ready, fight!
I like the Brit. That's one thing I remember very well about this game, is that the backgrounds were so cool. When DOA 2 came out for the PS2, which I believe was a launch title, but I don't know, you guys can correct me on that. It really was like one of the first instances of look how awesome the PS2 can look. Because I remember a lot of people, at the midnight launch of the PS2, a lot of people were buying sports games. I don't know. There you go. That's the DOA 2 set on the, I gotta make this quiet. That is the DOA 2 set on the, look, my controller's shaking. On the original Xbox. DOA is a great game. I honestly couldn't tell you which is the definitive version, which one's the best one to own. This is, I mean, because they're pretty close to each other. I would say if you own any of them, I think you'll be fine. I like the DOA games, and none of them are particularly expensive either. The action is simple. It's easy to pick up. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's quite as academically founded as the Street Fighter series, or as frustrating as the Tekken series, but it's good. I like it. So that's Dead or Alive 1 and 2 on the original Xbox.